get one or two in. Here's your game summary. It's 2-1 Clemson with the lead over Florida State. RBI single for Katie Dack for the Noles, and for Clemson, 4 innings of work so far for Cagle, and Mackenzie Clark has doubled and scored a run. To the 5th inning, Mudge, Dack, and Muffley do up the bottom of the order. Cagle, not in time to get Mudge quick down the line, and that gets the tying run aboard.
Well, that's just smart hitting, reading the defense, knowing that Madison May is staying back. Cagle very good coming off of the pitching rubber and out of her pitch, but look at the way May is going to stay back, and this is the reason that Mudge is going to lay this down, knowing that this is going to be a hard play for Cagle, especially with the speed of Mudge. Great softball IQ to put that down and get on base to lead off this 5th.
Threat to steal a base, 13 of 14 this year.
Mudge typically in that leadoff spot. You see her do that a lot. I think sometimes, you know, she's in the 7th hole. You forget about it a little bit. Like, lower half of the lineup.
Dack rips one foul. Ooh, that almost snuck around the pole.
Souvenir. They get to keep him here.
Yes, we did the research on that, Smitty.
Yep.
That is a part of the softball budget here.
That's right.
They allow fans to keep the foul balls, even keep the home run balls, unless it's a special one or a momentous one. Then they'll horse trade with you. But they think it's all part of the experience. You should be able to take a little something home with you if it heads your way.
Yeah, I love it.
To Dack. And Mudge will be able to scamper over to second. Thinks about third. And now the tying run in scoring position with nobody out. This is actually the part of the order where Florida State has done its most damage so far in the series. It's not your usual table setters at the top. It's all the others that are providing the punch. Look at that. The rest of the team, 363 with 9 of the 10 RBIs.
Impressive.
Dack. Oh, just foul outside the bag. Tough break there for Clemson. There you go. There's the numbers.
Yeah.
Even fewer strikeouts than the 1, 2, 3 hitters.
Yeah, they've been resilient. And when you look at their lineup as well, I mean, Dack hitting in the 8 hole coming into the series had the best batting average coming in. I think Coach Rittman's wondering if that was a fair ball. Remember, it's where the ball is. It's not where the player is. If the ball's inside the line, it's a fair ball. It's slightly foul. It's a good call.
Full count to Dack. Ball 4. And that will put the go-ahead run on base.
And I think Cagle wanted that pitch on the outer half. Full count.
And back to the top of the order where Muffley, and then the top of the order with nobody out.
That's the 4th walk of this game for Valerie Cagle. Typically very stellar, limiting the free passes.
Yeah, she only had 17 walks all season before today. Muffley, that's a foul ball. Boy, another tough break there for Clemson because they had the lead runner out at third base.
Yeah, Davenport is going to do a good job coming in this. Reads the bat angle, reads the bunt. Logaleo is on time. Coming up with the throw.
Oh, the umpire's right on top of that, right down the line. Let's see if Muffley tries to lay it down again. Here's the 0-1. Squares. And that's a foul ball. Josie had both a sacrifice bunt and a sacrifice fly yesterday. But but now we'll have to slap her swing. Cagle struck her out the first time up. Doesn't get her to chase the rise, 1-2. Here's your tying run at second. Your go ahead at first. Three hits so far in the one run off of Valerie Cagle. Right back to the pitcher, slings it over to third, and that won't be in time. Terrific jump off the base at second by Mudge, who's got the quicks, and the bases are loaded with nobody out for the top of the order.
Yeah, that's just understanding who's on base. Mudge has 13 stolen bases on the year. You know she's got a lot of speed. By the time you have to go get that with the high hop, you have no chance. You've got to know who's behind you on base. And that's where also her defense should be talking with her. Give her a little bit of help. Now, the other opportunity potentially could have been with Muffley being a righty. Do you try to turn the 1-6-3 double play up the middle? Somehow you got to get it out. Unfortunate for Clemson now with bases loaded.
And it's usually Devin Flaherty here, but she went out of the game with the injury earlier tonight. So Amaya Ross comes up for the first time. Just 28 at-bats all season. She's a .214 hitter with 3 RBI. And the base is juiced.
The defense is in for Clemson, looking to try to come home.
Ross fouls off the first pitch. And you see Flaherty looking out, still has the ice on that left shoulder and the arm in a sling. 1-1. This is all generated in typical Seminole fashion. Short game for a base hit, good eye at the plate for a walk, and then speed on the paths to load them up.
With speed, it creates havoc. Speed don't slump, they say it. Puts pressure on the pitcher, the defense.
Two and two.
That's a good pitch on the inside corner, trying to force her, trying to hit something to that left side, potentially turn a 5-2-3 double play, something hard to actually go home quick. Ross is a righty.
Full count. Dating back to the last inning now, 4 straight Seminoles have reached base against Cagle. Ross puts it in play, deep enough to get a run in. And the sacrifice fly will tie it up for Florida State. And both base runners advance as well on the tag. 2-2.
Ross is going to put this ball deep to right field. Good job of making sure you're staying home with Mudge, knowing that she can basically walk home on that. Got to make sure that that ball's in the glove before you take off. Michaela, she's like, thank you. That was her error that put Clemson on top.
Yep. So now Waycaser with 2 in scoring position, and that's the go-ahead down at third. Just a ton of first pitch swings tonight for both sides.
Cagle's been pretty consistent hammering the zone. So Florida State, knowing that, probably going to be one of the best pitches they see off of her. Being aggressive early.
They've also been working counts. Her pitch count's already up to 90. 0-2.
Well, uncharacteristic. There's 4 walks in this game for Cagle. You know, again, we talked about her whip. She's used to having at least 2 or 3, 1, 2, 3 innings